Oh yeah, I forgot that the title screen doesn't really have have any music on it. It's just like, yeah, sure, that'll work. Hello. Welcome to the, I guess we're doing Vampire Survivors. I decided to do Vampire Survivors. Why not? It's, as I said. Collection have music? Can't remember which ones actually have music. Maybe get some use out of these characters. Now there's more stuff to unlock that I got in the final episode. Oh yeah, the bestiary does. Speaking of which... Alright, got a few more remaining in here. Not that it really matters either way. As we all know, every single one of the enemies is the exact same in this game, except for, you know, the very special ones. Like this thing, which doesn't even appear normally in the game. It's only for unlocking the one thing. I don't remember that bad. That was when I was unlocking Missing No. It is one specific, very particular area that it appears. Yeah, those things. Whereas like everything else, then yeah. God, the descriptions are so stupid for every single one of these. Let's get these ones. All right. Anyway. All right. Just trying to think. It's just like it unlocks. Yeah, okay, here we go. Did already click on this, just making sure that it was working. So got a few different new things to unlock too, additionally. It should be pretty easy, all things considered. Yeah, I should just go start this thing up. Wait, do I have space on this computer? I recorded a lot of that Satisfactory. For the most recent episode. Not really. Well, maybe I'll go clear out some of those videos or something. I don't know. I mean, it don't really. How much does it really matter? It's hard to say. But anyway, I still have some like the old bad Vampire Survivor. Why do I even still have some of these? I gotta go clear out my video folder here. Jeez. Really not doing a very good job in terms of upkeep here. Okay. So. We finished watching the ROF. Thank you. And I'm sorry I had to subject to you. I remember it being much better than that. I mean, there were parts that were good. You know. Like, I like the gameplay, but yeah, no. There's it is also it's not it's deserving of its like C score. I'll say that. It's something, I don't know. I'm gonna just throw on the secrets again because that actually has sound on it. Wait, oh yeah, this is also Vampire Survivors. I should remember that, which means that it is going to be roughly, I don't know, a billion size in terms of how large this thing is going to be. Oh my god, the incredible amount of things happening on screen at all points in time. Yeah, speaking of Residents of Fate, I can probably get rid of some of the like old MP3s or something. Not the MP3s, the music, whatever. It's hard to compress. Yeah, I think that's kind of like the entire thing. This is going to be a quick one. I'm thinking that this is going to be like a stream where I just kind of go through and do the basics in terms of like unlocking stuff, and then later can do like all the secrets and everything. Because I mean, even since last time there were a few other, I don't really know exactly what I want to do though in terms of if there was like I'm just trying to think. It's like, oh, hey, Woos Duo. Been watching you for way too long. Yeah, 19 months. That is too long. Just take a break. Okay. Really, hey, thanks for coming back. 19 months. That's two of those stream babies, as they like to call it. As the kids these days refer to it. But anyway. Right. All right. I also got to go get back to Lunacid too. I mean, I got the next episode of. I'm trying to like go. My plan was to go like back and forth between. Oh, we're gonna do Factorio, and then we're gonna do Factorio followed by doing the other thing. Something. What's scary is I've been watching YouTube wise since 2017. Oh, you were there for like the season 1 stuff. Or maybe even the long play stuff. Probably not there for the long play stuff. That was really... Man, why do I have so little... What did I do to put... Why... I have so little space on here. It's because I keep all the Persona. Right. But, I gotta keep that Persona. I gotta have my Persona. No, what was I saying here? It's like nobody was watching the long play. That was more for me to even just understand how to record a video in the first place. Ugh. And it's like, yeah, was that prior to the Brutal update? I mean, I guess it would be because that was in 2018, right? Or was it late 2017? No, that was Darkness update. Whatever. It's too many things. These days, don't even play Dead Cells. That's not true. But I haven't done it in at least like a week now. I should probably go. We should go do like the Bat Run or something. I think it's about time, more or less. Oh, cough a little bit over here because I don't have. Like, here's the thing: other streamers, more professional, one might say. I mean, if they wanted to give them a little bit too much credit, would have a button, the hotkey to be able to, you know, mute the microphone on command. I don't have that. I live every day, etc. And if you hear me cough, that's okay. I've got to do it manually if I'm going to mute myself. Which some people might say, why would you do it like that? And I'm like, I don't know. Whatever you did, it doesn't matter. It's fine. It's not a problem. Ugh. Anyway, you should probably just get on with the stupid runs. It's not like you know, waiting here. You know, I want to make absolutely sure that people can see every single part of the Vampire Survivor runs. It's so important to see all of it. Like, how are you going to be able to how are you going to be able to figure out the incredible narrative being told here otherwise? The punishment only run, which that was The oldest video I distinctly remember. Also, it's just like, oh. Not all of them, but yeah, but I was like, what's the punishment? I mean, punishment only. Yeah, that was definitely the brutal update because that was when shields were really shining, and I think that's also when that's when punishment was also introduced. You know, in the clock tower. So that would have been, I guess that would be season 2. Because if I remember, season 1 ended right before the. Yeah, season 1 ended right before the brutal update came out, more or less. And I was like, well, I wonder if they're going to continue updating Dead Cells. Basically. Maybe. And then they did, yeah, obviously. Oh, well, in the meantime, let's play some what was it? Hyper Light Drifter. Then I think like Dark Souls. So, you know, the usual. Can't get away from any of that. Oh, don't even remember how long. Just recommended some of the DC videos and was like, hey, I really don't care about DC, but this guy is really fun to watch. Really? I mean, I feel like Dead Cells. One of the best things about Dead Cells is it's still a very spectator good game. Is that the word I would use? It's a spectator good game. Good for spectating. Like, you know what I'm saying. Okay. Oh yeah, I still actually have the last episode of Resonance of Fate here, which for some reason is 72 gigabytes large. What the hell happened to this series? I don't remember it being that big. Oh wait, no, that's the Neverland episode. Of course, that's why. That makes more sense. All right, I think I kept that just in case I need to do something else with the Neverland episode. But no, that's fine. I think we can live without it. Okay, is that? I think we're good. And we're hooked by your fun and somewhat rambly commentary. Oh God, and it was so rambly back in the day. Took me a while to really start to you know, tighten it up to a certain extent where I could actually. Also, let me just see here real quick. Yeah, performance mode. Why not? Sure. What? Whatever. It doesn't matter. Oh, but yeah, that was like really rambly, where it's just like I would just, you know, stop talking about something and start talking about something completely different because, you know, yeah, it's Vampire Survivors. Yeah, you know, let's just start this thing up. Let's just start this thing up because just we're out here. We're here. We could just do it. I've 100%ed this game, but it's back because they've added more. So technically, I'm at. Let me take a look at the achievements right now. Only 88%. Oh, I'm going to have to change that. So, taking a look at the unlocks. With the new DLC that is now out, there's a bunch of new characters, a bunch of new items, etc. and so on. But even before that, there were also 2 other things added. Reaching level 80 in the tower, 10 weapons banished. So, that might also be something to look at. And also one more secret. On top of everything else. Oh, yeah. Well, that's on the Tiny Bridge, so that's not actually in the DLC. Well, I don't really know what to start out with. There's, obviously, we can just go right to the DLC and go try to, like, start up some of the, you know, like the tower or something. That should be at least reasonably easy to do. I could maybe, like, try using some of the new characters. One of the characters actually got an update in terms of the skin. Yep. Yeah. Uh-huh. Y'all want to see Peppino? Y'all want to see Peppino in action? Really get into that Christmas, that old Crimbo season? Oh, it is a Crimbo season now, ain't it? I'm sorry, I don't know what came over me there. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's do it. Let's go. And it said specifically level 80 in the tower. Sure. I mean, after all, I think that I am going to probably do a more proper series for gonna probably do a more proper series for like the DLC stuff, but since it's just a stream for the time being. Wait, it said inverse, right? Which is frightening. I don't know if I can take Peppino out there. Yeah, well, let's try it out. Hey, Peppino deserves it. Look at this guy. He's a big tree. All right, yeah, I mean, I guess keep throwing on that, and obviously Arcana. There's no way I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna do Arcana. It seems like such a bad idea. And no hyper, no hurry. That's, and actually, you know what? Refund all of this and oh, you can activate and deactivate them now. Hey, everybody, did you know that you can activate and deactivate them now? Boy, that would have been nice to... Thanks for the quality of life, but, I mean, would have been nice to know before I did that because I was going to turn off the curse. There. Well, don't worry. I mean, hey, think of it like this. Like, oh, man, isn't this so satisfying being able to, you know, fill out everything like this? So, yeah, okay. Anyway. Yeah, we'll get the curse deactivated. Inverse is hard just enough by itself. Okay. Start that. Inverse tower. And we're back into vampire surviving, etc. and so on. So, did you get Seal yet? Seal? Hey, it's that game again. Yeah, they got DLC for it now, and there's also other content too, but DLC though. All right. Well, okay, wait. I think this is probably like a good choice. Oh yeah, also tell me if the sound's good. I obviously had to reset up everything for Vampire Survivors. I don't know if you're using the mouse, but we can't see it. Oh, don't worry, the mouse was just there for you know, selecting stuff on the menu. I'm not gonna actually use any. This is sir, this is Vampire Survivors. We don't need to use the mouse here. Okay. Oh, look, it's like, it is very Christmas themed, and also even more junk on screen at this point in time. Please give me the clock lancet. Okay. Iron America's work. Well, I do have to banish a bunch of stuff, right? I don't want to banish the birds. I don't need the gun, though. The gun's not gonna work. Okay, gives you the ability to seal. Oh, yeah, no, that's what I was just talking about. I didn't realize that it had like a name or something. But like, yeah, no, we can just go do that right now. Well, Peppino kind of has, it's not, you know, it's like, I'm gonna take this. Peppino's gonna have like a little bit of a problem surviving, especially in an inverted tower. You know what I'm talking about. You can count the pixels on screen. Yeah, I know. They also have on like fun Christmassy artifacts, and you know, it's like lights around the screen, which all looks great and everything, but like, oh my god, why? You are killing me here, game, with the stuff happening. But this is Vampire Survivors. Like, what do you want here? This is just what Vampire Survivors is. If you're expecting anything else. Good old Peppino. I'm gonna go for a second one of the Soul Eater things. Sure, why not? Is it even possible? I don't know. I was gonna go find out. So let's see, doing well in his most cannibalistic times. I mean, if you are playing as Peppino, what does it mean to be cannibalistic? How are you gonna photosynthesize a tree? Come on, tell me, chat. This is a very important, You can't upgrade the garlic. Oh, can't I? Because it's right there. What am I doing here? What is the best choice? I guess give me even more space. Has it ever occurred to you that maybe the true vampires were the friends we made along the way? No. The true vampires are the vampires. I feel like this is... I feel like you are... You know, knife might actually be kind of good for dealing with. Sure. There we go. Ah, these, I've got some special ornaments on the tree this year. Oh, just curious. Can I... No. Or... Okay, well... No, 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 I'm just, it's not really working. Ooh, hello, Daddy, hello, Mom. But, no, I think that's probably also a good big banish. Yeah, it's also a good banish opportunity. Certainly. What was tree emojis? Like, there's just like a holiday tree emoji. I mean, upgrade to Soul Eater. Ah, whatever. Look, I got that with the Arcana that I got there. That should be, it should be working out pretty well regardless. That's sort of that was the working idea that I was going with here. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the end game, whatever that one Arcana is called, that freezing enemies gives me increased amounts of stuff, and then probably Mad Groove. So yeah, everybody, holiday tree emoji time. It's festive. Where's my gift for Christmas? It's me! I'm here streaming for you right now. That's your gift. Is that not enough? Vampire into Survivors. Here we are again. Give me that health up, just to be sure. I think that's gonna actually be pretty useful, given that I am playing as a tree, and you've seen what the movement speed looks like as you're playing as old Peppino here. Ah, the tree. Is it tree cannibalism, not just using mulch? Yep. Fair enough. Okay, well, there we go. The long forecast Crimbo edition is off to a good start. I mean, it's a fair point. Okay, okay. Now you need to quickly throw all the... Hit him with the thing! Thankfully, again, like the freezing is sort of like what we're looking at here. Okay. Come on, baby. Okay, all this sounds pretty good for right now. Yeah, needless to say, I am going to need to... One, let's get the area up even more. Two, okay. There is, like... everything's dying before they even get close to me, but that's going to be sort of a problem, like, soon enough. I don't know. Santa Water and Attract Orb. I'm actually going to turn down the music a little bit. I feel like it's too loud. I don't know. I'm always afraid. I guess I'd rather have the music be too quiet than too loud. Whatever, it doesn't matter. What was I saying here? Santa Water and Attract Orb would probably be a couple good choices here. I can also get the Arcana that gives me, you know, enemies that touch me take damage, but I also get max health. I don't know if that's really all that important. Might as well go for, like, the Laurel than the Yanni. Just real quick, I'm going to go try and grab some of this experience. Obviously, like I said, the... oh, yeah, I guess Bracelet. Nah, get out of here, Bracelet. But yeah, freezing enemies is going to be a big... That could be useful. I mean, if I get... It's going to take a while, obviously, especially... But, you know, I'm going to probably get Mad Groove at some point here. Oh, what do I want? Do I want Mad Groove? No, I'm going to want, End Screen or whatever it's called. Before I decide to... Yeah, but it's like there's no way that I'm going to be able to get the other stuff. That's always pretty useful. But no. We killing Death this run? No, we got to survive to level 80 to get the tiny bridge is the problem right now. Or the solution? Whatever you want to call it. Get out of here. And, you know, we're playing as Peppino because it's festive. That whole thing. Just use the Arcana to attract items. Yeah, but there's also other Arcana that I want to get to. Well, I've kind of taken both the Clock Lancet and the other thing. Oh yeah, I'm also going to have to make absolutely sure that I can actually kill the things before I even pick up those items, because remember, it's gonna spawn in the Atlanteans when I do that. Which is... Oh man, there's... Oh jeez. Gotta go take out that guy ASAP. Get the freeze on a little bit longer. Come on. Come on. Come on. Knockback here is at least working. Hey, thank you, Kevin JR. As always, one of the MVPs of the channel. Subbing for 35 months, which is so long. Just we were just talking before about in the start of the screen about like some of the older videos that I had done and everything. It's just like, yeah, 35 months. It's like, God, you might have even been here for like, you know, drunken Gungeon streams or something. Oh, those old ones. I have to go get second guy back on this channel in some capacity already. Not just having him in chat talking about Nier. Okay. Max health is not bad. I'm going to get more Laurel upgrades for right now, though. I think that's also going to be useful. We'll see. But anyway, thank you again for the 35 months. One more, and that's a total of 4 stream babies. I can't believe that we're there. It's ridiculous. Before Doc had morals. Hey, you're talking to somebody who still does not, like, swear in videos, meaning that I am basically the most moralistic person to ever exist according to YouTube. No, just gotta break him out of the Duncan, Idaho clone pod. As always. They're getting kind of dusty down there. I think, like, some of them have grown into, like, large flesh monsters. But that's okay. I mean, you don't see what he looks like. As long as the vocal cords are intact. Anyway. Oh. When you go back to YouTube streams. I mean, they will let me do that now. Remember, everybody, I think it was this year or something. Back in, like, June or something that they... Nah, I think I'm probably going to want to go for the Clock Lancet. Yeah, got you, Mari. No, I think I'm okay with that. Does the weapon cooldown, does that matter? Nah, let's get more knives. Knives, I think, are going to be good. You like them knives. Axe? Oh, no. Thing is the character that moves it. Well, it's moving from that faster than a normal tree. I mean, can't argue with that. Okay, get this thing already. When Doc would vault to the bad streams, that's when he had standards for the channel. Hey, I still don't put stuff. I didn't put up, like, that Satisfactory stream I did yesterday. And I haven't put up Spiritfarer on the channel. You don't get... I still have standards. Oh, look at this guy over here. He thinks he has dignity and he runs a YouTube channel. Who's gonna tell him? Anyway, cross, probably not gonna be useful. Cooldown matters for garlic. I mean, it does, but I don't know if I'm gonna get a substantial amount by taking the item is the problem. Wait. There we go. At least, like, the explosions are working for the time master here. Oh, okay, Death Road to Canada with the second guy on YouTube. Those were fun. I love that. We had Frederico and Rosara. Rosara always dying, even though Frederick. No, it's not Frederico. Frederick was the one that was Berserker trait. And we're at the peak of standards. Hey, Death Road to Canada is a great game. I'll hear nothing else on that subject. Still considering at some point in time doing a run with can't remember the guy's name. He's the developer of the game, for God's sake. The highest difficulty guy. I can't remember the name. Damn it. Well, whatever. It doesn't matter. Standards were very low. You know, as you say that, as if the standards have gotten a lot higher in terms of this channel in recent years or something. I can assure you, no. Dang, only one. Melvin? Oh yeah, there was also like the roughly 10 dozen clones of the second guy that I created for literally a one-off gag. Ooh, Flames Misspell. I mean, yeah, I didn't even consider that. I would have that unlocked now, wouldn't I? I'm gonna take it. I don't know if I'm gonna get that upgraded, but I might try. Did we do Death Road for last Chronicle? I did Death Road for something. I don't remember when. Oh, it's been a while though. I remember that it's like I didn't really want to. Yeah, we'll take this. I didn't really want to play Death Road too much because, you know, of course, it is one of those games that it does pretty quickly get, you know, like you'll start to recognize parts of it. Tree and fire emoji. Yes. Tree throwing fire. Well, yeah, but it's also like the secret ability that I got for unlocking the Demon Man, the fighting game character. Death Road, yeah, the Death Road Independence Day. That was the one, like, that was the one video that I put up on the channel. That was when I got, like, you know, what was the guy's name? The Muscle Eagle. Muscle Eagle, Frederick, and I think, like, the last bodybuilder, they're all flexing their way into Canada. That's some good stuff. Yeah, it's no longer content to be just cannibalism. It's all about... Oh, jeez, this is an elite here. Quickly. It's now burn, fire, burn to the ground. Okay, Gar. Well, you go down already. I almost got it here. Yeah, I don't think there's any way that I'm going to be able to get the upgrade for the Yanni and the Clock Lancet. It's just gonna be. It's not gonna happen. Although I'm still probably going to take Mad Groove just to make sure that I can actually, you know, retrieve stuff. Because otherwise it's going to be hard to do as Peppino. Sort of how that goes, as you know. All right. Oh, geez, not again. Oh, yeah, it's the shrimp guys, too, which are not great to fight. They're kind of tanky, or maybe it's the knockback or something. They're hard to kill. Taking them down decently well, though. All right. Okay. The peak of standards. Again, you say that as if, like, the standards have gotten so much better these days. Have you seen Satisfactory so far? Nah, if you want to watch... Nah, Satisfactory is the bad series. If you want to watch the good series, you go watch Lunacid. That's a good one. Or this, I guess. This is peak content, baby! This is what you came here for. The character that can barely move. Well, tell me I'm not surviving. Anyway. Pine cones in nature only bust their seeds after trees start a forest fire. There's no way that they are reliant on that. Come on now. P5 is peak content. Jesus. You know, I actually have somebody there. Occasionally, you know, you just kind of get like people that are commenting. I've had people commenting on. I've had a guy commenting on the Persona 5 series as of recent, and it just reminds me that it's like, oh right, these things are still public. Are your hands even on the keyboard? No. I'm literally just looking at chat right now as I am focusing on, you know. It's like, have you never seen Vampire Survivors before? Wow, you're in for a treat. Because this is what it is. It was KDA Akali. I don't remember. I don't know what KDA Akali looks like. I haven't played the Lalg of Lalgans for a very long time. Hey, finally, here we go. Randomazzo. No. Disco Gold is fun, but no. What are we looking at here? No. Reduce when moving. Ah, a cruel joke. But, no. Is this a new one? Was this like one of the last ones that I got? I don't know. When they expire? By curse. No, I mean, obviously not. Wicked Season, no. Game Killer, no, that's not the one that I wanted. Right. I think it's like Out of Bounds is the one that I was looking for. It's a good thing I really used a whole lot of rerolls here, because, well, there's this. Never have Mad Groove. There we go. Oh. I mean, I was hoping to get that soon enough. Which is, where's Persona 5 still? Persona 5 is 100 hours long. People say that. I said this before, that it's just like, you can't just say... I should get the attractor. You know what? I'm going to do that just because, like, man, make this a little bit easier on me, please. Okay. Oh, well, for the blames of my spell. All right. It doesn't get to massive curse until, of course, you get to the maximum level. It's just, well then, OG Risk of Rain 2. Oh, if you were watching, like, after the... I gotta shoot this thing. If you were watching the Risk of Rain playthrough I did after the recent Laserglaive run, you got a good return to form in that, I would say. Play Commando out of spite. I still like Commando. I don't know what you're talking about out of spite. Really, then. But yes, I was saying something here. It's like, look, every single time I play a game that I don't like, that doesn't mean that it's worse than P5. It's like, what sort of sliding standards do we have here? That game was 100 hours long, and you can even go and see every single thing that I complained about in it. You're gonna have to do some real heinous stuff to unseat Persona 5 in my mind. I'll say that right now. You know what? Just give me the extra damage. I think that'll be useful. Or maybe it won't. I don't know. It's hard to say. All right, and I watched all those 100 hours, and I've done more with that series. I own that. I own 4 versions of that game. Everybody, I want you all to remember. Protagonist murdering 20 children. Yulia. Did you watch Persona 5? Because I think that compared to the character that also murdered many more than 20 people is treated with less, you know, tact and sensitivity than Zephyr was in Resonance of Fate. That is... It's like that's the problem, where there's just like, oh, yeah, you think like, oh, yeah, you want to talk about like that? It's like, well, as it turns out, there is like a 1-1 analog in the other game, too. Bringing the bit back. I'm not trying to. What can I say? Persona brings itself back. It's a self-aware entity. Please kill it. Kill it before it kills me. Murdering younglings is a pastime. Wait, who murdered? Yes. Yeah, him. That character. Like, he is a mass murderer, you know. Nice. That's what I'm looking for, baby. I'm kind of surprised I didn't even have, like, Did I even have, like, most of the stuff upgraded all that much? I didn't even think I did, but I guess I did. Ah, whatever. Ah, okay. Yeah, but it's like, think about the comparison between that character and Zephyr in Resonance of Fate. And it's just like, I remember saying, it's like, oh yeah, I gotta have some sort of rule where it's like, I can't play as mass murderers. And, oh, wait a second, Persona. Oy. How does Tree deal with Blue Death? I don't know. We'll see. Poorly, I would think. You know. Speaking of past series, I'm finally playing Stardew Valley again. Hey, I really enjoyed that game. That game was a lot of fun. Needless to say, I played it for like 200 hours in 2 weeks. So, you know. Like, of course I'm going to say that. But, you're welcome for that suggestion. Oh, I thought I would probably enjoy Stardew Valley, but what if I didn't, is the question. Hey, kill that guy. It's one of the playable characters up there, which is weird. All right. Okay, yeah. I would have enjoyed your misery. Yeah. I think Stardew was my favorite series from 2022. Oh, really? Huh. I mean, I really enjoyed it, but I also feel like as a series, it was so all over the place because, you know, it's hard. I don't want to show everything on screen. It's like I really wondered how good of a series that ended up being, you know, that sort of thing. I still think, I mean, I want to say that if I was going to choose, like, hey, what's my favorite series of 2022? Maybe the Daniel Mullins Experience. Pony Island Hex and Inscription was, that was a lot of fun. But I also like really weird lateral puzzles, so what can I say? What good series were also there in 2022? Well, I mean, we had a lot of different stuff. Of course, you know, like back at the start of the year, I don't know if you were enjoying Sexy Brutale and whatnot, or 13 Sentinels, but you know, I mean, also like Sexy Brutale. But yeah, no, yeah, I've literally been thinking about going back to Nightmare mode, cause I feel like people really enjoyed that. I just felt like I wasn't really making that much progress in the game. Also, like Rogue Legacy, which I think is still a huge highlight of the year. That might be my game of the year. Elden Ring, if you want to count that. Man, Elden Ring. By the way, I think that as of right now, one of the videos on Elden Ring was, from what I saw, got blocked because of, I don't even know what it was. Like, there was some sort of I think it was a Chinese language walkthrough or something of Elden Ring. I guess they fed that into the DMCA machine, and that got rid of one of the videos. And I'm just like, whatever, that's fine. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, jeez. I gotta go take you down here. I gotta get to level 80, which I'm actually getting shockingly close to as of right now. And thankfully, the knockback and everything is working out pretty well. Like, yeah, we also got, like, Iconoclast. We got, like, Momodora recently, too. Stardew Valley, of course, did kind of take over the channel for a while. Resonance of Fate as well. 13 Sentinels. Yeah. I like the 30 minutes of Persona 5 that you were hyped to show off that you know Japanese just for it to crash and burn. Whoa, 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 whoa. I was not hyped to show that off. You know I don't show that off because I don't know Japanese, straight up. Like, that is true. Play Noita with the Noid mod. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, there's also, like, a lot of random Binding of Isaac here and there. If you want to count that, I suppose. Right, will you just kill this guy already? Noida. I was talking earlier. I was actually talking in the last stream about Pizza Tower. Pizza Tower, old, originally very, very heavily inspired by Wario Land 4, but now it's kind of turned into almost more of like a Super Meat Boy Dust Force challenge platformer type of thing. It's about to have its full release in January, and I think I might end up playing that because it looks really good. It's like it is, and that does. Actually, I don't think it does anymore, but it used to have a character very explicitly based off of the Noid that you could play as. So, you know, take that as you will. I don't know. I don't think they have it now because that game's gone through a lot of different updates, but still. Well, anyway, I should go get that cooldown upgrade thing because, you know, why not? Or is that the cooldown one? I don't even remember. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Sure it's not because you relate to the fat MC you play as? Hey, what's wrong with Peppino? I'm literally playing as a character called Peppino right now. Right now. I feel like this. Don't you want more Peppino representation on the channel? Don't you like that? Also, straight up, I love Wario Land 4. I got that game when it came out. 100%ed it, of course. Like, I'm talking, you know. Well, I guess I didn't get like maximum rank in every one of the levels because do you want me to get into why it's really difficult to get maximum rank in every one of the levels in Wario Land 4? I would also just like the Wario Land games entirely. Starting all the way with Mario Land 3 into You know, Wario Land 2. I thought 3 was kind of the lesser one. Yes, even as a small child, because it was so... Because, you know, it did have the... Oh, boy, this might... Yep, no. Here's where the problem's coming in, I see. Dang, I don't think I'm going to be able to survive this. This is just like, even with the amount of damage that I got going off here, it is just not enough. Dang. Blood Astronomicon. Yeah, I'm not surprised that was probably doing more than... that was actually doing more than anything else. So that was the obvious take here. But I guess what I need to do is I need to have that stopping time... The stopping time thing was sort of more where I need to go with that. Oh, yeah, here we go. Right here, this guy. Appeared for 90% of that. Oy. January's come. No, it hasn't. Shut up. Well, what else? What other character, if I'm going to try and unlock that here? I mean, of course, I have, you know, like some very, very powerful characters, like this guy who has 608 golden eggs. But I didn't really use, like, Smith, for example. Yeah, I got stuff. This guy comes with the bird, or like Cosmo, also the bird. Also has 368 eggs. You know what? Let's just do this right here. Get on with it here. Okay. Now, here it comes, baby. Much easier time. I'll tell you that right now. And yeah, I guess that could also have been useful too. There's too many things that I would have wanted. So, what's going to be the best thing for this? I don't know. I mean, come with a counterpart, sure. Giving me, from the very beginning, 4 things. Cool, poggers. And also just like, you know, entirely, it's pretty powerful. It's a pretty powerful character. All right. And also can get more birds on top of that, too, on top of that. Ah, sure. Just keep giving them to me, baby. Hundreds of birds. We're going bird build this time. And also Greatest Jubilee because, you know, it's like that's also a pretty powerful sort of thing by itself. Creates light sources and whatnot, too. Okay. And then, yeah, I'll start destroying stuff, too. Yes, I am interested in getting card. Couldn't really get that as Peppino. Would have been pretty useful. Just saying. Alright, what else now? Reduces weapons, creates whatever. Not gonna, I don't think that's important. Yeah, out of bounds, that's what I needed. Freezing enemies, so apparently that kimono freezes things. I guess it is like a wintry themed DLC, right? This one doesn't though, but it does have a chance to freeze enemies. Ah, give it to Magru, it'll just get to it here. Whoop! Swoop! Is what I like to say. I didn't mean to pick that up, but I didn't see it. Anyway, alright. Bird build. Did Noita get an update? I thought they said they weren't going to do any more updates for Noita. Which is why I haven't really been looking into it. Didn't realize that they lied to me like that. Okay, but, you know. I mean, is it anything new, or is it just like, you know, the standard sort of, hey, we fixed up some problems or something with the game. I don't know, something like that. Increasing area and whatnot would also probably be pretty good here too. Clock Lancet is probably a good choice. Especially if I'm taking Mad Groove. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, then it can go out of bounds once again. Out of bounds, the one thing that you actually unlock in this area, so consider that. Well, anyway, okay. Now, I want to actually go take a look real quick. Like, what are the series that I currently had on the channel in 2022? Let me tell you, I promise that I'm going to be doing it a lot better in 2023. Yeah, I got Momodora. Oh, Dust Force, I guess I started, but there's no way I'm going to be able to finish that. Iconoclast. Oh, Fez. Yeah, how could I forget about Fez? Fez was fantastic. Oh, I loved Fez. I really enjoyed that game. But also like Cult of the Lamb, Moonlighter. If you like Moonlighter, I had fun with that game. Loot River, which is a genuinely great game. I hope it keeps getting updated. Dragon's Dogma, yeah. Oh, Invisible Ink. Invisible Ink was also on the channel. That was a good one. Betrayer, of course. We got original Rogue Legacy and Rogue Legacy 2. Oh, yeah, we had Ruiner back in February and Ovivo. Oh, and, oh, yeah, everybody also back in February, Metro 2033. So, you know. Concrete Jungle. Oh, yeah, I did Death's Gambit. Right, that came out last year. So, yeah, like the other ones that you might have forgotten. Did Death's Gambit this year. That was very early in the year, but even though it came out last year. Cogmind. Concrete Jungle was finished up. Octopath Traveler. Ruiner. Ovivo. And, of course, there was the New Adventures. Baba Is You New Adventures that I did this year as well. Which, you know, and Patrick's Parabox. So, you know, don't forget about the puzzle games. The puzzle games are all really good. Feel like everybody's forgetting about the puzzle games here. You know what? I'll get the Attract Orb and the Holy Water. I think that'll probably work out pretty well. So yeah, have some respect for the puzzle games. I really like playing puzzle games. I don't know if anybody else enjoys the puzzle games on the channel, but I like playing them. I mean, hell, Satisfactory right now is absolutely very much a puzzly-puzzle sort of game. I enjoy puzzle games. Yeah, I mean, you're the one that told me to play Fez, and that was a good choice. I would say Fez was a lot of fun. Like, it's like if only the actual cryptography Devil Cube puzzle wasn't just completely unsolvable. I would have given the old college try to it, but if I find out that nobody else has solved this puzzle, I don't know if it's worth it. Yeah, Baba Is You New Adventures was really good. Really picking up the difficulty in terms of from the very first, you know, from the base game into the DLC. It was just like, my God. I just think about, like, yeah, Return to Scenic Lake being one of the hardest puzzles in the game back in the final area, and then it's just the sort of puzzles that were introduced in New Adventures just blew it out of the water, obliterated it in terms of difficulty. It was absolutely ridiculous. But hey, got through it. There was what, a grand total of like 3 puzzles I think I got help with during that DLC, so, you know, that was a silly trick, which it's just, I still think that requires too much intimate knowledge of the engine and how it works for it to be any sort of reasonable puzzle to try and solve. But also, it's like there was Flight Academy 2 specifically, which was embarrassing because I should have gotten that one. I should have gotten that one. And there was like one more puzzle. I can't remember what it was though. Suggested a lot of good games this year, but negated by my Resonance of Fate. Oh, come on. Resonance of Fate. It's like, I feel like is Resonance of Fate really that much worse than a lot of other games that I've played? It's like, is it really, though? Oh, coughing here. But anyway. Alright, yeah, I don't think I'm going to have any trouble getting to level 80 as of right now. Maybe I should just look at trying to maximize the amount of experience that I have rather than focusing entirely on survival. Because I got to get to level 80, and that's it, right? I don't think there's anything... Oh, maybe I should also try to go for the banishes, too. Because I got that. Just means I suggest good games, trust me. Ah. Right, alright. Sometimes those games do take some time to go through, though. Like, Invisible Ink took me a while. Of course, that was also because I was just putting it off a lot. Same with Dust Force. I mean, basically. Don't get me wrong, 2 great games. I really enjoyed Invisible Ink. I mean, that is another one. You know, it's funny, a lot of the games that you have suggested over the past year here, for whatever reason, it feels like they are super hardcore games or something, because stuff like Resonance of Fate and stuff like Invisible Ink are both of the sort where it's like less than 10% of people even beat the game. It's like, really, guys? Even just finishing the game. Sometimes I think about that. Like, I have so many games on Steam right now that I have something like that you know, I have 1% of players accomplish this, and I'm just like, I don't think I'm particularly good at video games. You know, I guess it's the history's greatest disciple sort of concept. That it's like, talent's only going to bring you so far. What you got to do is you got to have dedication, a willingness to go farther than anybody else, even in the face of obvious detriment to yourself and your own body. Don't worry, we can create some potions to revive you. And that's me. That's my channel. Doc Firebird. He's not the best. He's not the hardest working, but, well, he doesn't give up. He's gonna keep doing it until he gets it. There's something admirable about that, right? I mean, ultimately there's no difference between a can-do attitude, a stubbornness. Yeah, okay, fine. I suppose you can put it like that too. It's like, is there really any difference between a can-do attitude and just a never-give-up attitude? I ask you. All right. I thought this was a Persona channel. Speaking of never give up, at your own detriment. We only play JRPGs here. We only play JRPGs, and we only go through 4-hour dungeons in those JRPGs. 4-hour dungeons for... just, like, was it worth it? Yes. No, I think that, yeah, you know what, I'm going to say it right now. I do think that playing as getting the extra costumes is worth in Resonance Fate. Absolutely. Oh, this is a Fursona channel. I got it. So what's your Fursona, chat? You a traditionalist? You know, you got like your wolf or your fox, whatever. You like going a little bit farther out there? Go get you like other kin, being like a dragon or something. Or are you the sort of person? Are you contrarian? Yeah, that's me. I'm the stag beetle or something. I'm a cuttlefish. Now get out of here, Gadiamari. Speaking of traditional. Cute mouse girl? I would, you know, mice, rats. I want to say that's probably close to the traditionalist. Muscular dragon girl, but with no fur. But there's no fur, but it's big fantasy. I mean, I feel like, look, yes, this is a scaly household, of course, but I feel like we can. I feel like there's still more than enough overlap for that to be a completely reasonable sort of thing. Rainbow fluffy dragon with a hidden dark side. I like the character from the Mana games. I don't know if that's really a dark side, but you know, I'm gonna consider it. What is that thing called? The Secret of Mana Dragon. Flammy. Yeah, there you go. Here, let me go pull up a picture and you can tell me. Oh my God! Oh, okay. Well, I'm not gonna pull up a picture of Flammy anymore. Holy Christ! It was like, you could have at least gave me some official art right before that. I just like look at it and I'm like, oh yeah, this looks okay. And then I look slightly closer and it's just like, oh no. It was the first results. It wasn't even like Okay, well, yeah, that's a. I guess that's a prime Persona character. Oh, here's a cute picture of it laying down, and it's like it's got its tail facing towards. Oh no! Anyway, I can't. Like. Okay. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty well. I feel like I'm doing pretty well. Playing a little bit of Vampire Survivors, talking about Personas, you know. Oh boy. Hey, stubborn, so that's why I sometimes recommend you games I can't finish myself to watch the ending. Wait a second, why me though? I feel like other people have definitely played the game and better than I would. It's a cute picture. Oh, it's porn. I mean, it's the sort of thing where it's just like, anyway, moving on. Yeah, that is what I'd consider a rainbow dragon. So then, yeah, Persona 5, where you can, sure, Persona 5, but where you can only play as the furriest of characters in the Megami Tensei canon. they got him, like Nakamata. I mean, there's not a whole lot of them. We're like, Osei. Can anybody else think of any other Mega 10 Personas? We all watch the internet is for porn. Yes, that's like early 2000s internet. Is that Avenue Q or something? Probably. Here we are. Looking to get that. Now then, Duplicator. Don't really need it. Alright, is Morgana a Persona? Morgana's a mascot character. I mean, that's, you know, that is true. That there is sort of like a similar yet different sort of thing going on there. Where it's like at the, you know, like a fursuit, for example, absolutely has a lot of comparisons to be made between a... Alright, let's go. Fursuit obviously has like a lot of comparisons to be made between like a traditional mascot costume, but it's not the same thing, right? And I don't think anybody's going to say it's the same thing. I mean, you got like the bigger head. They did that entire thing in the game itself, where they were talking about the golden and silver proportions, and like how it applied to mascot characters. It's like surprisingly enough, things that appeared in the Persona canon itself actually is relevant to the conversation here. I think they're called protogens. I still have not had anybody explain to me exactly what the hell a protogen is. What do you got? Ah, another Pichon. Let's go. Or a Vandalier, I mean. Right. Give me the multiple Vandaliers. That's right. I need all of them. Some weird robot furry. I mean, obviously, yes. I do know what a protogen is. But, like, where'd it come from? What is it supposed to be? Is this like a mascot or something that people got really into? Like I said when we originally brought that up on stream, because of course I remember, that it's like I was mostly familiar with it being a thing in like VR chat. Literally a furry robot. I know what it is. I mean, what's its? I mean, what's its purpose? What was it originally designed to do before it became the face of furry transhumanism? Transfurryism? Transfer. Transferism. Anyway. Creator thought, I don't think the creator thought, I think no, it's like, I think that there was some sort of origin, like somebody created this character. Who created the character? Because it's like, it's not like a character, it's like a a creature, which is weird to me. And then it's, like I said, it transfers. You really search for it. Here's a comprehensive guide on protogens. What? First off, let me do the random odds. So here, do sort of have like a cooldown or dose. No, divine bloodline. You know, I'll take it. Transfer is actually a term, not fur. It's either transgender furry or transformation fetish into fur. Wait, what? That's too many words. Dang, so I'm not the only person who made that pun. Ah, geez, stupid furries and their master and having a greater mastery over the language than myself. Come on, I just want to do the wordplay here. But anyway, he really searched for it. Oh yeah, and then I was also going to look at the thing here. Let me take a look. Assume because somebody came up with an idea, other people liked it, so it became a species. I mean, that's right. Right? That's what you would expect. All right. Okay, so it's just like a... No, not like a lore. Okay, so basically, I guess it looks like just somebody on Twitter created it, and it's like it took off. All right, okay, fair enough. I guess that's kind of where it came from. Wow, people are getting wild with things. I mean, well, of course. Yo, I don't know if you've noticed, but like subcultures in the entirety of humanity get pretty wild at a certain point. I always, of course, think of like the television logo people, you know, like the people that are really into like the what are they called? Production logos. Yeah, there you go. And that's like an entire subculture unto itself, where they try and go find like lost ones, and, like create their own stuff like that. Like it's an entire thing, and I'm just like, wow, it gets so deep. There are like controversies and drama that happens within that about like the individual production logos. And it's just like, it's just a thing. People always be getting wild with things. That's what I'm trying to say here. Maybe I should do into like a deep dive into like the production logo subculture and just like try and figure out, all right, what is going on in there? Throw in this box. I'll take it. Oh, date of creation 2017. Oh, that's actually like newer than I would have thought. I had a feeling that it was going to be around since like 2012 or something like that. But yeah, furry robots. Welcome to my Vampire Survivor stream where we talk about furry robots. What if you were a robot? Well, what if you were furry, but you're also a robot? I also like those Svetka vodka commercials. Or Haiti. Hey, y'all like Haiti? Stars a gigantic ambulatory butt. It's quite a game. Yes, a robot, exactly. That's the actual name of the game. Like we introduced to you something that will revolutionize mankind. Robot. The robotic butt. Cower in fear and awe at its majesty. The majesty of the robot. These cheeks that can clap themselves. They're pneumatically powered. What's your weird fetish? You're never gonna find out. Like, there's no way. What sort of person would just, like, let that information go freely? I mean, people that without embarrassing fetishes, I guess. Right? That's... Wait a second. There's actually a very simple answer to that question. It's like people who aren't embarrassed by the garbage that they like. It's dragons. Imagine those dragons. Oh, no, I ran into the guy. Whatever, I get a bunch of revives here as this character anyway. Okay. Okay. And go over here and get you. Perfect. That's what I like to see. Poggers, too. I'm also pogging over here. Oh. Transforming people into penetrable sex toys. Yeah, that's an anime transformation, specifically sex toy stuff. What I've seen usually that ends up being like sex dolls, right? More often than not. Occasional like own a hole type of thing. It's a good thing that, you know, being about an hour into the video here, nobody is watching anymore, so they aren't hearing me say this sort of stuff. Yeah. I knew it! My what do you call it? Bona fides as a scholar of human sexuality, somehow, continue to show an incredible amount of knowledge. Married to a dragon in his lore. That's why they call me Doc the Dragon Drainer. Nobody calls me that. Don't call me that. Anyway. My second weirdest fetish is gender bender. That's like a super you know, that's the whole thing where after, what was it? I feel like a lot more people have gotten into that after, that was close. I feel like a lot more people have gotten into like, the transgender stuff, whatever it's called, after the Bowsette thing a couple years back. As we all know. It's like it was pretty funny seeing like that entire community basically just be like, okay, everybody, don't say anything weird. We're having a lot more people come in here. You know, okay, you know, tuck your pants in, like slick back your hair, comb your hair for the first time in years. We got a lot of people coming in here. We got to make a good impression, which I thought was very funny. Just like suddenly this big fad comes in and it's just like, oh shit, everybody look presentable. Don't look like you weirdos. But yeah, I don't know how much that lasted in terms of what sort of long-lasting impact that had on the subculture, but still, it was definitely a thing that happened. Okay, I'm trying not to get killed by the Atlanteans more than anything else. I can probably run through these guys, especially with the freezing, but still, not ideal. Ah! Run through here. Okay, this should be okay. Yeah, regular enemies not too bad. The Atlanteans are the ones to worry about. Poggers. Then a bit more here. A bit more here. Here and there and here, and we're good. Okay, get into like a large area, and this should do it. Okay. All right. It's actually weird how the Bowsette trend died. It was there, and then suddenly everybody forgot about it. I feel like people didn't really forget about it. It's just that's how fads go. It's how fads do. It's just like it's very rare that you get a fad for a very, very incredibly particular sort of fetish like that. It happens. Think about like the weird influence that apparently Roald Dahl had on people, what with the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory thing. Where it's just like, all right. Of course, that wasn't even really a big fad. It was still very particular to even like the sub fetish itself. Bowsette, on the other hand, got out into the wild, and that is what makes it such an anomaly. Nintendo didn't like it. I'll remind everybody that Nintendo had their own idea for a similar sort of thing for the end of. I mean, I can even go like a picture. Give me my pictures here. I got the picture of that for the end of Mario Odyssey. That ain't ever gonna happen now. Oh no, not now. But where is this? Here we go. Then right the. Yeah, this thing again. But it's like, you know, it was clearly Nintendo had the exact same idea. And then perverts took it over. As they do. Frankly, I don't know why, you know, why do you have these images at the ready? I have so many images at the ready. I mean, it's just like, you know the amount of images that I have at the ready at any point in time? Like, I can just pull out any sort of stupid image that you could possibly want here. But, anyway. Where's the Nya image? Oh, my God. You know, like, Nya. I know, like, Nya. It was... No, that's... Yeah, here we go. But not Flammy. I mean, no, I tried to. I was actually looking over at my I got like an old laptop, like over 10 years old at this point. And recently I was looking in the can I see the Goosebumps dog? Which one? I got many. I made a bunch of thumbnails for the YouTube videos. All of them. I don't have like a collection of all of them, and I'm not going to spend the time setting that up. Now, come on, really. What was I talking about here? Oh, yes, I have like an old 10-year-old. I have like a 10-year-old laptop. Still kind of have that just to be able to watch a YouTube or whatever. Sitting on my nightstand. And I did like take a look in the images folder of that. And there are just like a bunch of 2012, 2013, like 4chan images in there. And I'm like, oh man. Should I get these on my normal PC? Just so we can have a trip down memory lane? I mean, it's not like that many. It's like a couple dozen or so at most, but still. It is like, yeah, this is a time capsule. Quit lying, you use it for porn. Hey man, don't blow me up like that. Anyway, but you know. I also do watch YouTube on it. It's like it's large. I don't have a tablet, and it's larger than a phone. And it's still functional somehow. Despite being like a 10-year-old laptop. Alright, anyway, yeah, Goosebumps dog. What do we got? What's like the first Goosebumps dog that I can see? Got the dual car going on strong. Okay, speaking of personas, I still got this crosscode thumbnail. Anyway, yeah, I was just... Okay, show me the first Goosebumps dog that I got here. Just scanning around. Trying to find anything. Bro, I just did that quest last night. Wait, which one? Here's where the Goosebumps dogs would be. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, this is one of them at least. That was when I was doing the Impaler run. Oh, Crosscode. Oh yeah, the yeah, Kit's quest in Crosscode. Right. I forgot what I just put up on screen. That's a fun one because you got it's a good optional super boss, a really goofy one. Oh, like yeah, one of the Indiegogo backer ones. Like the Rise. I don't know if you did the Rise quest yet. That's in the game. I did all of them. Anyway, what are we looking at? You know what? This usually does a good amount of damage. Whatever. I'm not going to be too particular. I'm only here for 80 right now. Unless you're mega OP. Oh, come on. You didn't try to fight it legitimately. I mean, in the series, I purposely tried to fight it without taking too much damage and everything because I wanted to, you know, throw it off well. Felt like that was important. But then again, I suppose you're probably not recording the thing you're doing. You know. I earned my ability to do New Game Plus. Yeah, I guess. Like, don't you want to have the pride and satisfaction? What's the stupid phrase they used for the battlefield? Lose your sense of satisfaction or whatever by not paying us money for loot boxes. We're in for a scare. I mean, I have so many things that might scare you, after all. Trying to find another one of the Goosebumps dogs. Man, where are my Goosebumps dogs? I'm obviously just scrolling right past them at this point in time. Unless I put them in another folder or something and I just don't remember it. Come on. Come on, Goosebumps dogs. Well, that's just the classic Goosebumps dog right there. I don't know if that's quite what you're looking for. Here's another picture of a crosscode character. There's a show cat. The cat. The shocks. Anyway, you have the booba image at the ready. I have many! Sense of pride and accomplishment. Yes, that's the stupid phrase they used. Which, I mean, I know, yeah, roasting EA is like, it's the easiest thing you could possibly do, but still it amuses me nonetheless. Like, oh man, it's so hard to... Yeah, usually EA is such an impeccable company that's so hard to mock them for anything. Yeah. Okay, level 80. Should, yeah, it should be going good right now, I want to say. Don't think I'm going to have too much trouble here. Although I am getting hit kind of hard as of right now. Yeah, this is the point in time where we walk around using the... Oh, we walk around using the cool... the freezing ability that I have. As always, a pretty good strategy to not die. I'm a big fan of that. But otherwise, it's just like, yeah, 81. That should do it. That does it. Which means that now we can go and look at more images while this is playing out. Let me see here. I have so many just like random, hastily created thumbnails, of course, as you would expect. Why are we just going through my images folder right now? See, this is what I was saying. It's just like, you should just have me go get the time capsule of 2013 4chan memes. Can all have a good time with that. Well, I mean, there's this here. Anyway. Just downloading furry in the background. What does that even mean? You don't even know what you're saying. Your PC is struggling with all that on screen? Yeah, well, I mean, it's Vampire Survivors. That's what you expect. It's like, I don't know why, you know, you expect anything else, frankly. Ah. My offer still stands for a new PC. You're just gonna send me a polished rat skull. I'm telling you, every single time I say this. Alright, poggers. You and Labora. Ah. Now then. Ah. The polished rat skull PC. Hey, what sort of rat skulls do you have that work as PCs? I won't. Oh, yeah, that's what everybody says. I mean, I keep asking everybody. It's like, hey, would you send me a rat skull? And they're like, no, definitely not. And then you know what they do? You know what they do? You know what people do? They don't, because why would they do that? But still, what if they did? Why not make a throne? You can add all the pizza and chicken gift cards that you want. Oh, come on now. I'll have you know that every single cent that you give me goes to something extremely important, usually pizza. Or coffee. What if we could combine the two? How many people offering to send you anything? No. I just asked this question completely unprompted to everybody in my life. Family, co-workers, you know, the random people on the street walking their dog or something. Like, what are you doing every hour of the day? I feel like I'm living a very fulfilled life, to be honest. Work mostly. Yeah, well, why aren't you at work asking people if, you know, you can, if they were to send you something, if it would be a rat skull? Don't lie, you don't talk to people. Damn it! Ugh. Been found out. You just keep pushing around the floating claws here. Already did my 8. Well, it's Sunday here, so, you know, I instead spent the time kind of like compiling together Factorio. No, Satisfactory. One of these games that I'm playing right now. I'm playing one of them. With Doc's only friends. Hey, I know second guy, and that's it. I don't know what you need friends for. They just get in the way. I'm a villain from an 80s movie. I'll get you, Care Bears. I don't have one of them jobs like you. I don't get weekends off. Yeah, I know. I've had plenty of jobs like that before. Make no mistake, but not right now. But, you know, poggers. But yeah, it's like, no, I've had jobs where I've worked on weekends. I've had jobs where I've worked nights. I've had jobs where I've worked holidays, all that sort of stuff. So the spaghettification of the bone dragons is currently happening right now. It's a beautiful thing to see. Sort of. Anyway. Alright, hurry it up already. We got, like, other stuff to do. Do we? You know, I said that like, oh yeah, we absolutely do. But that's not, like, do I really, though? Only died once. It was to the Atlanteans, of course. Now I'm gonna start having trouble, though, I think. Although, how much health do I have right now? 450, not as much as I would have thought, but still pretty good. I mean, I guess I can go start running numbers for Satisfactory right now if you want to go do that while we're waiting. Oh. Good old Vampire Survivors. I do enjoy your shenanigans. Oh, this game is so dumb. I'm still surprised at the amount of people that were asking for this back, because it's like Vampire Survivors is fun, but you know, I thought like after 100% completion that it's just like people would be like, okay, that's enough. But it's like, no, plenty of people were asking, hey, you gonna play the DLC? And I'm like, I guess. I mean, I might have done so even if I wasn't recording it, but you know. We're back on that 100% grind. Thankfully, we're not doing a whole lot of DLC stuff right now, so I don't have to, you know, say this. This will be the preparation for the DLC sort of thing. I have 49.8 hours in Vampire Survivors with DLC. I have 82.3. Compare yourself to me and weep. Or the opposite of that. I guess it kind of depends on what you want to. I think I'm around 40, then I moved on. Well, you're never going to get 100%, and I guess you're just going to have to live with that. It's sad, really. Truly, truly unfortunate. Think about all the things you're missing out on. Yeah, I know. This is the I have so many 1% of people have accomplished this sort of thing on. And it really makes me wonder. Stubbornness. I mean, it's not a difficult thing to understand. It's stubbornness, yeah. I feel like it's an accurate way to put it. There's not a particularly complex reasoning behind why I do the things I do. Usually it's because I thought it would be funny or something like that. Poggers, what do we got? All right, the ring infinite corridor. Works are pretty much like, you know... Well, not on endless mode, though, so it's actually going to end in 15 seconds. Once again, Poggers. Yeah, I can pog about that. I feel reasonably good about pogging right now. The ring infinite. That's right, everybody. Ring Fit Adventure coming on soon. See if I can kill this guy anyway. Oh wait, I actually have the Blue Reaper coming up here. Maybe I should go do something about that. Ah, it's probably fine. It's probably fine. I don't think I'll have any trouble here. The fear represents the fear of being wet. You know, like you do. Come on, go down already. I have the infinite corridor or whatever. It's cool. You should die and whatnot. Come on. Oh yeah, there is also a second one that comes in. I forgot about that. Did I have any more revives or was that it? I don't actually remember. No, I do have at least one more. Poggers. F a second time. I can't believe F to pay. You know, it's still strange to me to think that F to pay respects is still a thing. Well, let's see if I survive this time. I might. I'm gonna say it's impossible. One more revive at least. Imagine that, if you would. Okay. There's no point in even doing this. I can just end the stupid... I can just end, you know, the thing already. Like, I'm doing fine. What? I mean, maybe infinite corridor will work anyway. I don't really have, like, amazing DPS, but I have some. Yeah? No, I think that's it. Okay. Unless... How many revives do I have as this character? Oh, I did it. I did it, everybody. I'm the best. Now then. Time to end. True F. It's Vampire Survivors, baby. No vampires, no surviving. All right. Enough of this malarkey. Get me out of here. Hey, I did it. I got the bridge and I got the seal. I still don't know what the seal is, but I mean, hey, I did it. So what we did? Yeah, of course. Well, yeah, of course. It's just like 8.7 gamillion damage, it seems. No surprise there, I suppose. What was like the next though? I'm kind of curious. Got like, it looks, no, Divine Bloodline was 40k. 22 million from Vandalier and like Out of Bounds doing the most work there, of course. Hey boy. Ooh boy, what was Seal do? Seals! Let's banish an item from a level from level up choices or a pickup from light sources. Interesting. Kind of an expensive one. Using the collection menu. Okay, well, I guess that's interesting about that. I could just go, like, you know, go and steal stuff. Yeah. Interesting. Money. A legit gagillion. Yeah, of course. That makes sense. So I can finally go get rid of the Ashes of Muspel. Finally. Or like the Valkyrie Turner. No. All right. Oh, well, there's at least a couple more things done. I guess let's go do, like, the tiny bridge. Hey, y'all got, like, any character you want to go see doing the whatnot? DLC time? Well, do we want to say DLC for, like, its own thing, though? Right? Any character you feeling like? Any character you look at and you're like, oh, yeah, I like that character. Like, I mean, you know, there's more bird characters here, after all. Or, you know, I never really use Mina too much. Missing no? I mean, we can try. Ah! What? Oh, what did I just do? I think I just... I just, like, got it in full screen mode. That's weird. Well, as long as it's okay. Whatever. All right, and then, yeah, there's the new one, and there's the Eudaimonia machine. Tiny bridge. Yeah, there you go. Opposing factions abruptly stop fighting over this little bridge. No doubt turns... Okay. All right. Limit Breaking Arcana, I think that should be fine. Sure. All right. So then the question becomes, what do I actually choose as this character? Got the sides. Maybe more sides? No. No, I'm not going to take that one. You know, Divine Bloodline is always a pretty pogtastic one to get at the very beginning. I can take that. Hello, everybody. It is me, the missing number. Wow, this is a very tiny bridge, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, I don't think I played as this character at all when I was originally doing it, so that is kind of like an entire thing just by itself. This has kind of like randomized stats from what I understand, mostly doing stuff like, you know, extremely low speed and whatnot. A decent, yeah, beginning, but not really much past that point. I guess Whip is probably going to be pretty good here, given that, you know, look at how low the curse is right now. Oh, yeah, I turned off the curse. Should have probably, I should go do that. Negative 32% cooldown. Huh. Yeah. Good. Whatever, I can deal with that. Like, take a look here, though. It's fine. Like, I am doing it totally and completely okay here. Right? Get the free lightning. You know how this works, right? I guess I'll try and kill this. Why not? Hello, giant sword. Now then. Well, I mean, hey, if Curse, like, ups this, maybe I'll go try to get Skullomaniac or one of the special items or something. Could be... Actually, the special items aren't even here, it seems. Strange. Oh, well, I mean, I guess that makes it easy. Fine. I'll go and I will quit this run. We'll go and turn back on the thing because I forgot to do that. And then... Well, you say it's curse related, right? This guy's got like 16% curse. Minus 16% curse, that is. So probably not him. What else? Who gets the major curse? It's this guy. Or Someone else. Wouldn't negative curse be good? Well, I mean, apparently that affects the amount of enemies that appear on here or something. Minus 16 was better than minus 95 before. Wow, that was pretty huge. I didn't even realize it was that big. Cosmo actually has like quite a bit of curse. Oh yeah, Trouser has just a ton of eggs. That's why. Right. Right. No, fine. All right, let's do it then again. One more time. And now. What was I doing? I've forgotten. It was the character that I picked. Just take Queen Sigma. Yeah, I mean, of course, it's a character who does that. You have Axe starting? Yeah, whatever. Who cares? I forgot what character I took. Well, here, you know what? I'll stick Wicked Season. There, now I'll have extra stuff. Max out that curse and give me the Flame of Misspell. Man, that was a very small amount of characters that I had attacking me, eh? Alright. Alright. Figure this out here. Figure out something. I don't know. Well, tells Gatiamari. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Why? Oh, yeah, right. I thought I was going to answer a question, but I've already forgotten what it was. Anyway, right. I don't know what curse affects here aside from, you know, normal enemy spawning and whatnot. But I suppose we'll figure it out soon enough if I don't die. Yeah. I'm probably going to die at this rate, actually. Which is maybe not good. Yep. Well, I got one revive at least. Right, alright. And then... Oh, give me something a little bit better. I kind of need, like, something to start this out. Glock Lancet, as always, would probably be good. Maybe taking a little bit of retaliatory damage, also good. If I get, like, the Sigma weapon, the Victory Sword, that would also be good. There's a lot of different good things that I could do right now. Because this is kind of a rough start, especially what with my inability to at all happen to... Oh, here we go. You know, I guess enemies were kind of locked in place because I had such negative curse last time, right? Well, that's one way to just utterly and completely obliterate the challenge from stuff, which is pretty cool. Also very funny. But also, you know, not very helpful in terms of actually doing anything. Yeah, I mean, Cherry Bomb's probably not terrible. Bounce between stuff. Or... Sure. Well, let's see how this goes. It feels like an obvious sort of synergy here, I guess. Go throw out a few of those and everything. If you have minus 100%, no regulars and bosses would be immobile. Wow. Oh, yeah, this would also, you know, with a small area to go around in, this would probably work out well, too. Sure. I mean, it's like usually I don't think the, like, special character items would be very something, but it's also, like... But it's also like this is a very special area. Okay, then. But I don't really see any other effect by having more curse, but still. At least does make it at least slightly more interesting, even though this is still Vampire Survivors. I don't even know why. Sure. Still Vampire Survivors. I don't know why I'm concerned with making the game a lot more difficult. Knife would be good? Knife would be good. Gatiamari would not be good. Get out of here, you. I guess the one thing is that it is, like, infinitely scalable, what with the floor chicken. But that's it, right? And it's like, by infinitely scalable, I mean kinda scalable. Scale slowly. Projectile ring for more minecarts. Yeah, that was sort of what I was thinking of, too. Is there any possible way that I can not get killed by stuff here? I don't think so. I gotta revive, right? Oh my god. Oh, still died. Ah! Dang. Grello was obviously going to be the MVP there if I got that a little bit earlier or something. Okay, what else? What else? I guess I probably... Well, what do I have to unlock now that I've actually seen that? I don't think there's anything that I really require to do in that area aside from just, you know. Neat. But aside from just, you know, like, hey, it's there. You can do it. Okay, I mean, I think everything else then is the DLC. Although there is also... Like, yeah, discover the source of the roaring thunder on Tiny Bridge. I don't know what that means. Huh. I mean, I guess, you know, I probably should have gone through with the minimal amount of curse then to see what would have happened. But... Well, I didn't. Yeah, here, you know what? Let's go do that to see if I can figure out exactly what that is supposed to be. Because I'm a bit curious myself. I'm missing, though. You want to have, like, minus 58% curse? Sounds great. We'll do it. Do it. And then I will go over here. We'll go endless. Specifically to see if I can figure out whatever the thing is. But the dragon! No! You said you wanted the thing earlier. At least I thought you did. Maybe that was somebody else. There's a distinct possibility that that could have been somebody else who asked for that. But I don't care. That was somebody else. Oh well. Well, you snooze, you lose. That's what I say. Maybe I should try and just get like one of these. Duration, no. Critical damage could be okay with this character, I'm betting. What are like the other ones? Oh, no. Projectile speed. What's the one I want to think? What do I want to use here, then? Duration or area? How about, like, area? Go for something super wacky. Oh, yes, I forgot. Oh, and also the controls are inverted, which is fun. Well, this is a mistake. All right, let's try that one again. Oh, man. Missing, though. How you doing this time? You got curse of 195%. That's too much. No. This is so dumb. Why am I trying to, like, bait out a good character from this guy? Because it worked once, which means it'll work forever. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. Well, that was actually much easier than I thought. Anyway. Now then, instead, we're going to do the exact same thing again. But do it better this time. All right. Look at these idiots. Can't believe how dumb that... So, roaring beneath the bridge or something. I mean, there's like this thing here. But I have no... I don't know if there's something specific that I might be able to do with that. Y'all got any idea or just feel like telling me? I don't really care. I mean, there's like an axe. I mean, okay, yes, it's two swords crossed, but I know nothing. I have no assistance to give. Then what use are you? Yeah, it's like, I know that's like swords, but it also looks like an X. A viewer. Pick a direction and go that way. I mean, that's what I was thinking. After all, it has worked out well for me in the past. Thinking about like the Legion guy that I can't remember the name of. That giant area. Well, at Endless, it's just like I should be able to do pretty much whatever. And with like this little curse, I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem for anything to happen. And don't guess wrong. Well, I mean, we can always just go the opposite direction. What's to stop me from doing that? It's a very limited amount of things that you can do in here. All right. Oh, here we go. Good. The correct direction is determined, but where's the fun in that? Okay, fine. Well, we'll see. And in the meantime, we can just go continue to chat about, like, other unimportant things that happen to be, something. I don't know. While waiting here, I can just go pull up more images from my folder, I guess. Yeah, here, sure. The big area is absurd. Well, you know what they say. Right is always right, which is why I'm going left. I think it's a much better decision. Because I don't have the old PC here right now. I would have to go, like, I don't know, put it on my phone or something. Or, like, send it to myself an email or... I don't know. Because I feel like I don't even want to try and connect that PC to this one at this point in time. Isn't it inverted? You're technically going right. I don't know how it works. I don't even know what that means. They just said it like a thing, and I did, like, you know. Oh, like how you enjoy furry lore. I'm not over here talking about how great the Omegaverse is or anything. Like, come on. You mean like how much you enjoy furry lore? Really? But yeah, we can go and like trade personas again if you want to do that. I never actually told you what mine would be. Oh boy, not talking about the Megaverse yet. Well, I mean, I guess we can get into that. I don't know what that means. Oh man, if you don't know what the Omegaverse is, it's like, hey, you're like a warrior cats or anything. Hey, how you been? Oh, just doing just fine. Playing a little bit of the Survivors of Vampires, even though it's pretty easy to survive vampires, given that there are no vampires in this game. What's your opinion on knotting? What do you mean, what's your opinion on that? Isn't that just like straight bestiality? Would it not be a bird? Maybe it would. I don't know. Nobody ever asked me about it. Nobody's curious, seemingly. I mean, haven't I, like, canonically said in the past that it's like I want to be represented in fan fiction as a wolf man with a huge bulge or something? Something stupid like that. Well, you can't just ask now. I mean, your complete and total lack of interest has soured the mood. I asked you once and you did say it was a bird. Wait, what? You did? How come I don't remember this? Can I continue to have a huge bulge then? Oh, whoa. That's, of course, the important part. Well, then, well, I hope I can find the source of the roaring. Did it say? It's like literally either go left or right. Like there's no. I don't really know how I can give an opinion on like a basic biology thing. Ah, jeez. Couldn't even remember leaving a pot of mashed potatoes. Yeah, whatever. I can remember many things. I just choose not to. Come on. Come on. Come on. I mean, in the context of the Omegaverse, I mean, it would be a wolf or whatever, right? I'd be a beta male. Oh, yeah. Subservient to the alphas. But what roaring? I don't know. I'm assured that it's here. But not an Omega? I feel like that would be... Like, come on. Do you really think that I'm that special so as to be one of the fabled Omegas? I don't think so. Okay, whatever. Just walk around. Oh, I got it. All right, so what am I getting here? Iron Blue Will, Chaos in the Night. Do I even care about that though? Twilight Requiem. Game Killer is something. Cooldown reduces while moving. Sure. Alright, time to go. Time to start schmoving it yet again. Really should probably stop taking damage from that. Only I could go and get, like, you know, even just a small amount of floor chicken. That would be all that I'd require to survive. You understand? Spinach! No. Got your spinach. I don't want it. And I refuse to take it. Don't worry, everybody. We'll get there eventually. Just gotta keep talking about more wolves or whatever. Happy birthday, Duck. Hey, thanks for the birthday wishes. It's not my birthday, but I thank you for it anyway. But anyway, regardless, there are other important things going on right now. Yeah, you know, I think like one of the major problems with using the knives is that it seems like it does kind of, you know, go around a lot of enemies, as it were. It's always birthday day. Oh, yeah? Lewis Carroll would disagree with you. You really got to celebrate every day that it's not a birthday day. Because, you know, why not? Okay. Okay. Come on. Well, guess we can get that. Sure. Now then. More armor. Sure. Well, at least those are some pretty beefy carts, if I do say so myself. What's your zodiac sign? It's a Gemini, of course. It's like my birthday is May 24th, everybody. It's May 24th, 5/24. Unspecified year. You can take a guess, I'm sure. Oh, when did this guy possibly have been born? 1976, right? 1966. Okay, fine. Well then. Mountain Dew or Red Bull? I guess I probably drink a lot more Red Bull than I drink Mountain Dew, although I haven't had one of those in many months. 1926. I see. Was I right? No! All of these guesses are bad and incorrect. Sure, whatever. 1986. Okay, now come on. Ugh, 1776. I see. Now that is I wonder how you pulled that number out of there. 5. Yes. I'm immortal. 2046. Yeah, you don't know. Maybe I came back in time to warn you about, like, I don't know, something in the future. Who knows what it is? I'll remember eventually. It's like Steins Gate. You messed up the time machine because you just tried to... What the hell was the stupid plot in that? I don't even remember. Warn us of Vampire Survivors. Is that really... You think that Vampire Survivors is going to be the most enduring series on this channel or something? I'd like to say that I have so much more to offer than merely just this. In the year 0, Anno Domini, the year of our Lord, I'm Jesus. Hello, everybody. It's me, Jesus. I made it. I didn't actually die. I just kind of hid for a while. And people thought I died. And frankly, it was pretty poggers for some years. By the way, I invented the word poggers. I did it for all of you, for all of mankind. Jesus, how do you feel about Persona 5? Hey, why hasn't Jesus appeared in any one of the Megami Tensei games? Tensei games? Why did I say it like that? Again, I can't just mispronounce things for my own amusement. Like, people are going to think that I'm actually saying it wrong. Alright. Alright. Get out of here. Anyway, what was I saying here? Yeah, when's Jesus gonna appear in the Megami Tensei games? I know there was like Jesus bullets or something back in Shin Megami Tensei, but that's not enough. I guess there is like, there was like a Messiah type of character, at least in one of them. Really did come back in time just to invent the word poggers. Yeah, I mean, it's the new speak of the future. I've talked about this before. Like, soon everybody's going to be replacing every positive word with the word poggers. And if it's really good, double plus poggers. If it's really bad, double minus Monka W. Exactly. Ah, I read books. I can make literary references occasionally. Anyway. Well, you know, get out of here, you. Hey, get out of here, you. Poggies, poggers, pogging. Got all the tenses and gerunds and everything that you could possibly need. It's an official part of the language. Word of the century, frankly. The area is going to get so large on these things that I think they're actually going to start going by enemies. Ugh. All right. Oh, hey, Alex. Spend some time. We're talking about poggers and also playing the DLC for this game, except not actually the DLC. We're doing the pre-DLC, the pre-LC. Hey, pog is not gendered. Come on. Pogged, pogging, pog. Hey! I'm trying to talk about pogging here. Do you mind? Need more damage. Must have like absolutely atrocious damage or something as of right now. Per usual. Yeah, the usual, really. I would say that this is by far a standard stream in a lot of ways. All right, re-roll this. I need like some damage or something here. Doubles overall critical damage. Sure, whatever. I don't know. Why not? Anyway. Just gotta go continue to pog over here. Hoi! Alright, continuing on then. Now then, in the meantime, though. Hey, Rex! Also showing up here, too. Guess I should probably expect that sort of thing. Welcome to Vampire Survivors. We're talking about furries and their personas and whatever. That's currently what is happening in here regardless. It's always the same. We haven't gotten on Vor yet, but I'm sure it's about to occur sooner than later as I try and just get this singular... I've been going for like a good 2 hours here. I think we can probably call it a day after I get this one secret or not. One of them, both of them, or something. Dead Cells after this? I don't know. I've already been going for 2 hours. I don't know if I'm going to be doing Dead Cells, frankly. I love the part when chat says it's voring time and vor is all over the bad guys. You don't vote. Wouldn't you just vor? Now, okay. Morbius, the living vampire, is a vampire. He vores people. That's like his thing, right? Like I do not think that you can be a vampire without, well, at least, you know, devouring parts of people. That's a bad way to put that. But you know what I'm saying. Right? Oh. It's like vor is an intrinsic part of... Oh, hey! Thanks again to Rex. Oh, wait a second. Thanks again to Rex for the gift sub. I love you. Given 149 subs to this channel, which is way too much. I'm telling you right now. One more and you get a free game. You get a free game request. Or I could just give that to you right now. I mean, after all, you are kind of like an OG of the channel. Ugh. I love you too, but not as much as I love my fiance. Aww. That means that there's room to grow. And NTR. No, wait, not NTR. I didn't say that. I said room 2. Nope, I got nothing. Anyway, I didn't say that. Ugh. But anyway, I mean, I'll give you a free game if you want. It's like it did 150, I suppose. Okay. Oh, you proposed. I can't. There's something to be said. I remember I talked about this with a second guy a really long time ago. Oh my god. Wow. Incredible. Congratulations, you two. Like I'm trying to like think of something to say here, and I just like wow. I can't believe it's not a marriage proposal. It's not a proposal on camera, thankfully, because God knows that I would die. I would turn off the camera right now. There's no camera here, but you know what I'm saying. But it's just like, wow. Yeah, it's like, thanks for introducing us. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Where I'm just like, I can't believe that my stupid YouTube channel has gotten people married. That is too much pressure for myself. I can't think about it too hard, I think. No, he proposed in real life. I would hope so. God knows I would hope not. While I'm playing vampires, DC's so... This stream has gone in so many directions, I don't even know how to react right now. Real Doc, you're invited. There's no way. You know I can't. Put me on an iPad. Put on the Persona series on an iPad and then put it in a chair. Like, put a bow tie on it and be like, that's Doc Firebird. Why does he just spend 30 hours complaining about this game and yet still continues to play it? Yeah, he's the person that introduced us. I can't. Oh, honestly, that's going to happen. Don't do that. Or do, whatever. I think do in post video sub. No, don't. Or do. You can tell you when it is and you can stream during it. I can't. It's too much pressure. I can't. This is such a turn. I can't believe it. Well, congratulations again, though. I do want to make that absolutely clear. But it's just like, I can't imagine if you never modded Rex or me. I mean, to be fair, I did mod like 30,000 people. So unless they're all getting married, like I'm setting up, you know, mass weddings or something. I feel like there was a pretty good chance. Wow. Wow. I can't believe this stupid channel I made is getting people married. I want to play video games, and now people are getting married. So absurd. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations. People meet in all kinds of weird ways, I suppose. I certainly never thought that I would have any hand in it, to say the least. Oh my god. But yeah, never think you haven't made a difference, I guess. I'm like, you can tell I'm still just like flabbergasted here. Just even it's a shock to me in every way. Oh my god. Have that be the only DJ at the reception. Yeah, just put on me complaining about Persona 5. Put on this stream. Put on this terrible stream. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, just make sure you really get into the part where I talk about robots. This is such a bizarre stream. I don't even like... Deadass, you're more surprised than she was. I mean... Strange. Oh. I'm just gotta wait for somebody to tell me that it's just like, oh yeah, I got my college degree because of you or something. Yep. Talked about you in my interview. I put you down as a reference, and now I'm a CEO of Costco. I don't know, whatever. It's like, why? Ugh. And I still don't even know if I'm going in the right direction, by the way, in terms of like actual gameplay. What we're talking about this. Do the most solid and hook me up with mod status. Oh, hell no, dog. I can't put you at risk. What if that was the only good one? What if the next mod status is gonna get robbed or something today? So happy for you guys. I'm almost crying. I actually am crying. But don't tell anybody. Like, just a little bit. Yeah, what if you got double married? Then what? Ah! Yeah, I still got revives. Okay. Bro, don't fucking cry. I cry at everything. I've talked about this before. I'm a crier. I cry at things. Cry at things a lot. Both sad and happy. I'm happy sad. I'm like that one Jeff Buckley album. Called Happy Sad. You know the one. Oh, don't worry. Being emotionally overwhelmed and everything does not stop me from making dumb references to stuff. As it turns out, I can maintain composure and this terrible commentary at any level of emotion. Crying is important sometimes. Not with the amount that I do it. Oh my god. I can tell you so many stories of me crying at very stupid things and stupid times. But why are we on me crying now? That's whatever. Oh, if I was interviewing somebody, I would think about that. Just like, man, that'd be. It's just like, hey, you know what? I'll say it. If y'all want to put me on your reference list, I don't know how they'd be able to attack attack me, call me, you know, contact me, but you know. Put you down as a neural net reference. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, you know what? I'll say it. I'll say it. All of my content is available for any sort of learning algorithm that you are creating. Do it. Do it, you cowards. Oh. Ah. Anyway. What was I talking about here? What's your Hotmail? Okay, now come on, really. Actually, you know what? Hey, you want to use... I guess I do kind of... Okay, wait, do I want to say this? Because I do have... Here's the thing. I do actually have... I could have done for... Yeah. Wait. This is like the one thing that's actually threatening in this entire area. I can't believe I'm still continuing to play this video game. I could have just stopped. You know, another streamer probably would have stopped once we started to talk about how people are getting wed. But, oh, here's me. I'm just like... No, I'm going to keep playing the game. I'm sure you don't mind. Do I put you down as Dr. Inferno Firebird? No. The Inferno is it's not my first name. I mean, you know that. What was I talking about? The stream URL is ways of contact. But the problem is that that's actually true. You could easily do that. I read comments. I read the comments on every one of on the channel. Oh, Dr. Inferno Firebird. Ugh. Yes, Dr. Inferno Firebird is my father. Just call me Doc. Didn't I do a dumb bit or something back in like Dead Cells where I'm just like, oh, no. Doc is my father. Please call me Dr. Inferno Firebird. But anyway, what was I talking about? Lord of Chipotle and ruler of Goblin Land. I do like Chipotle. It's been a while since I've been to Chipotle since I don't work the next to one anymore. I mean, we're literally spending our time here. That is true. You could be spending your time a lot better than watching this. Oh, my God. Steal credit for this channel? That'd give me a job for sure. Oh, yeah, it's working really well for me. I think you've got a pretty... You're too impressed by what's on display on this channel. What was I talking about here? Oh, yes. I do actually have, like, a throwaway Google account that I guess people probably could contact me at. But do I want to reveal that? I mean, I guess there's no real reason as to why. Oh, no, I do actually have, like, also a Doc Firebird account. I made that for the for the Google Docs for the YouTube the persona. I guess you could just contact me on that. I have literally never checked that, so maybe people have been contacting me on that. I had some big mine carts. They're the sort of mine carts that I love, that I'd like to have. Right. What was that sentence? Anyway. If you say an email, I'll actually put it on my resume. Wait, what? Wait, why are we actually doing this now? Well, dude, what let me go take a look here, because I'm curious. What is the actual email that I use? This is so dumb. Yeah, what is this one? What? Someone who is apparently